Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Don't mind the shadow. It is just my second screen, my second monitor blocking the light. So, we are going to get down to business. One second. Okay, there we go. Now, this property, okay, is wanting to just clean the carpet. Okay. Now, we all know that when a floorboard decides to separate from the wall, there's a bigger problem. Okay? And when you have very dirty water coming from the ceiling, there's a problem. So, all this complex says is that, oh, we cleaned the drain, the drain was very clogged with pigeon feathers. Yet again. So, this has been an ongoing issue since I moved here. And it hasn't struck anybody to do something about it. So they just wait every time it rains for me to have to contact them. Why? All they want to do is clean the carpet. You're not doing anything to fix the problem. The problem is these pigeons have taken over this building, okay, and several other buildings on the property. The buildings were just painted. Well, they were finished being painted not too long ago. And on each and every building, you can see, okay, where the pigeons are. The white is now a yellowish, blackish brown. The buildings were just painted. But we don't want to do anything about the pigeon problem. They say they can't. It's hard. Which they can, they just choose not to. Why, you may ask? Because it comes out of the regional manager's bonus. So she has a nice brand new Infinity truck, okay, that she has to pay for. And she bought a house, another house not too long ago, okay? So, I am not understanding. You know what? That's that. Because I already know that she's going to do everything she can to keep that bonus coming and not take care of this property. There we are. Okay? That's exactly what she's doing. Okay. Pardon me, everybody. I didn't have a chance to actually get my life together. I got up, took care of me, and I didn't even check a mirror. Oh. But that is quite all right because, as we all know, we are all human. But I mean, my bed, the remaining portion of my bed that was in my bedroom, is now in my dining room. Okay, which is right behind me. I have the frame of my bed half in a box. Okay, because I don't want to scratch or dent their I don't even know what to call this mess. It looks like wood, but it's not. I don't want to scratch their rollout paper that they lay down and cut around counters. Okay? Because I'm not paying for shit when I move out this bitch. I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Um. Oh, and the box springs, they are standing up, leaning against my bedroom wall. So the only thing that's still on the floor in my bedroom is my TV stand, which is holding up my TV, and the little storage boxes that I put together. That's it. Oh, and a lamp. Okay. So there's this putrid smell in that room, but yet nobody wants to go, you know, cut out that area. Nobody wants to say, "Oh, it's mold. Oh, it's mildew." So I yet again get to reach out to corporate and do the job that these people are supposed to do, not me. This is great. So it's either I have my heater on to keep it below freezing in here, since I'm now sleeping on the floor, and have that smell throughout my house, or I could not have the heater on and have it freezing in here and keep the smell in that room. It's disgusting, is what it is. I have, let's see, one, two, three. I have three Febreze plugins just in this portion of my apartment to kind of keep that smell down, because it gives me a headache. Just the smell alone gives me a headache. So I work 5 days a week like everybody else. They want to send people when they know I'm working. I always let it be known, these are my days off. I have two. Okay? I work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. I have 2 days off. But you want to decide to send people when you know I'm working. And I can't have anybody in here while I'm working. Because one, you don't put your phone on vibrate. Two, you're loud as hell. Three, you're just loud. So, loud phone. And then nobody walks with grace. You just stomp. I don't need my computer monitor shaking. I don't need my TV about to do a front flip because nobody has the money to cover it if you break it. Okay, my TV is completely glass. And it's not small. This hoe is heavy. Okay? It's heavy. So, I mean, I don't know what is going on in people's heads. Do they have brains? Are they activated? Did you give them the nutrition they need in the morning? I don't know. But all I know is that I have to do their job. But yet everybody wants to say, ooh, well, the rent is due here, the rent is this. Okay. Since I have to do your job, you're not getting it. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. But then they want to look at me sideways when I tell them about themselves in a professional manner. They just want to look at me. Boo, how are you? Are you alive? Do you have a pulse? Is there anything going on in the midst of your meat suit? And by the way, meat suit is a body, okay? Because when we die, we can't take this bitch with us. Okay, we can't. We can't take this bitch with us. So we're leasing them. Now, when our lease is over, meat suit done. Thank you. Anyway. Now, this is a part that I did not put in because I didn't know if I was going to put it out in this video or wait to do another video after this one, but I don't think I have the time to do that. Excuse me. No, I definitely do not. So I'm gonna put it in this video. Now, I had this dream, premonition, or I don't know what it was, because to my knowledge, this kid that, I thought of as my younger brother, he and I were in a part of California that I used to live in. I mean, very, very, very nice area. I mean, there was no trash on the streets. The properties were well maintained. This, that, and the third. I mean, everybody had been on that property, probably for generations. Like, people bought their homes, maintained their properties, things of that nature. So we were over in that area, and he's never been there. I never told him where I lived because I already get looked upon as suburban child, uppity, bougie, snooty, whatever. I'm me. What can I say? But we were there, and it was in a car that he no longer has. But it was weird to me because of the situation. And I've never heard these words come out of his mouth, just the actions. And I'm not going to say his name because this is not important. He will probably never see this video, and that's okay. But in this area, we drove to a home of somebody he went to school with. Odd. Okay, because he went to school in Nevada. I didn't. Whatever. And we never had the same set of friends. I just turned 33 not too long ago, and he's just turning, what, 28? I don't know. Forgot. But, yeah, I think he is turning 28 this year. Wow. Well, 27, 28, 29. Happy birthday. You know, you're still not on my shit list. But there was this person there. And the look on my friend's face after he got what he went for, which was something he left some time ago. And it went from, it was like an inside outside setting. So I don't know if we were inside or outside. It's kind of like bouncing back and forth. Weird. And my friend wanted a kiss from this other person. And I'm like, you two aren't together anymore. So why would you? This shirt is just not wanting to cooperate. Okay. Why would you want to put yourself in the situation to be rejected like that? I don't know. I wouldn't. That's just me. I would I go to an ex's house? Probably not. Even though one of my exes and I are still good friends. No. Because I'm not going to put either one of us in that situation. Even though we're still close, I'm not going to do it. Now, do we hang out? Yes. We talk, we text, we laugh, we kiki. But that's as far as we go. And I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Because ex is happy with someone else. I don't want anybody else in my life. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't have to spend money just because this ugly little sentence comes up. I love you. I love me too. Now move along. Anyway. I mean, he kept trying and trying and trying and trying to get a kiss, to get taken back. And I'm like, I literally said to him, stop acting desperate. Stop. And that's when my friend turned to me and said, I am desperate. What? Why? You know, at that particular moment, I was like, why are you desperate? And I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, what? 'Cause I've never heard that truth before. I mean, I've seen signs, but I never said anything. It was not my place to say anything. So I just, wow. You're desperate? Like, if an ex accepts you back after years, they are up to something. I don't know if it ended on good terms, bad terms, or you both just stopped. Your ex is going to be up to something. I would never get back with one of my exes, ever. Mm-mm. Not in this lifetime, the next, the one after. No. though me and one of my exes are still good friends. Mm-mm. No. I mean, there is honestly nothing my ex and I cannot talk about. Nothing. Because there goes that tow truck again. They're looking for somebody's motor vehicle. Get it! But, there's nothing we can't talk about. After the fiasco I was in. Oh my God, what a loser. Such a loser. That guy. Oh my God, what a loser. Anyway, we all know things that come out of certain states are garbage. There are just states that are just garbage. I wouldn't live in these states now. No. I think that is the only state that starts with that letter. Yeah, it is the only state that starts with that letter. And I would not live in that state. Because you put it together. P, PP, piss. You're living in squalor. Anyway, moving on. So, I'm still shocked because you want to sit here and literally admit to me that you're desperate. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest because the person that my friend was trying to get accepted back by was not good looking. I mean, may have had a heart of gold and a soul of platinum. But to see that, I'm like, oh. Oh. And to be honest, his choice in date mates, that's what I can call them, have never been good looking. Never. As long as I know the kid, his choice in relationships, they were not good looking. And I'm like, what, do you have low self-esteem or something? Like, oh. Come to find out, yes. And I discovered that when I put this outfit together years ago. And, oh my God. Ooh. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. My bracelet just had to say, hey, guess what? Okay. And, I was just, I don't know. I don't know what he saw in me that made him want to be me. I mean, I do my best to keep myself well put together. You know, it's just me. But he wanted so much to be me. And I'm like, why? Be your own person. Don't stand in my shadow. You don't have to stand in my shadow. But for the life of me, he wanted to be me. And was so silently jealous because of the people I attracted to me. He didn't attract them. Excuse me. I'm being so silly this morning. I really am. It's okay. It's the caffeine. We are going. Hmm. Hmm. But I'm like, I would always tell him, like, you cannot be me. Like, I cannot be you. You are the best you walking around on this planet. And to be honest, I am jealous of no one. Nobody. But I don't want to be anybody else because I am the best at being me. And that's what I was trying to get him to understand. Because for the short time he was living in my house, it became so weird. Because I saw him for who he was, and it didn't bother me. You know, it's just when somebody is trying so hard to be you, it becomes weird. It really does. It becomes really, really weird. And I saw it clear as day. And I'm just like, oh my God, we're going for round two. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. Because it was one of those things like, dude, you're going to have to find out for yourself what I've been trying to get you to understand all this time. You can never be me. Never. Even if you had plastic surgery and you gained weight and you learned the ins and outs of my personality, you could never be me. Yep. It's time for me to get my eyebrows done. I don't mind. Um, I can keep them touched up until I go, wow!
Charger removed.
Oh, my phone got too hot. It disconnected from power. Okay. Whoa, and my charger turned off. That's new. Anyway. Oh, it's still. Why is it still showing that it's charging? But the charger is off. And it's discharging. I'm not making time. We're gonna just speed right along. Um, you know, and it's always better for people to stand in the light than to walk in the shadows. It really is. Because you need to strengthen yourself. You need to be comfortable with yourself. You need to find out who you are. Because trying to become someone else is not the way. I know exactly who the hell I am, and if people don't like it, pick a direction and get the hell away from me. Because I'm not going to change for nobody. And that's something people don't understand. People cannot grasp that fact that I know who the hell I am. And you want me to change myself to appease you? When I say go to hell, I, I literally mean go to hell. I'm not going to change who I am to appease nobody. And I mean that. From the depths of my soul, I'm not going to change who I am to appease nobody. If you don't like it, I'm going to need you to go back that way to find out where you had me fucked up at. I'm not changing. I've been growing into this since I was freaking 14. I'm now 33. It's just profound. I am boisterous, I am filterless, and I don't give a fuck. So if you want me to change, you're going to be waiting until hell freezes over, because it's never going to happen. I'm not changing. You can just stop being so fucking soft and timid. So, on that lovely note, it is time for me to vacate this video. Okay? And I might be back later today. I have a feeling I will be. So I'm going to work on that to see if I can actually get that to happen. But until then, like, comment, share, subscribe. You can subscribe and follow and share just because you didn't like this video. And you can email me at zakarah@gmail.com and rip into me. And I promise you, I'm just going to be sitting back reading it. I'll read it. And I'll even put that I read it in the next video. But I'll be laughing as I do it. Okay. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Email the channel, zakarah@gmail.com. I hope everyone is still doing the daily decompress from the day, the relax, release, let go, unwind. I almost said unwind with Tasha K, but we all know I'm a fan of Tasha K, so get it. Okay. But until then, I do have to go get ready for my day. I need a paid vacation. I really do. Anyway. Excuse me. I hope you guys didn't hear that, but if you did, pardon me. All right. So I'm going to go. And I do want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. For me, it is Monday. Help me, Jesus. So I'm going to go. I will see you all later. Oh, that's the cord I need to put into the computer. Damn. I don't want to. But anyway, gotta go, guys. I will see you.